sorry. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my cousin Abigail and my friend Bertha, and today I wanted to start a little series on my channel called Girl Chat. And I wanted my sister to be here, but she's in San Antonio right now, so we're gonna do another topic with her whenever she's back. But today I wanted to just do like a little personal like girl chat where we talk about things every so often, and you guys can like tell us what things you guys want us to talk about, ask us questions. But for this first one, we're gonna be talking about what girls look for in a guy and what are turn-ups with guys.
Oh, wow. That's gonna be a long video.
And so we're just gonna be like giving you our opinion, like little experiences that we have, little stories. And this is a no judgment zone, okay? So like just be honest.
Thank God.
And let us know what your turn-offs and turn-ons are in the comments down below, and we can all talk, have a little conversation. So yeah. So who wants to go first? So the first thing, if I'm meeting a guy, I like just like a kind guy. That he's just like nice and generous. It's just like automatically like, oh, like, you know? But if he's like a jerk and like rude, nasty, then obviously it's like no. The other thing that I've noticed is that I really like guys who make me laugh.
Yeah, I think it's
of course.
Yeah, you can't be dating a potato, Giselle.
And I know I laugh easily, but well, that means like everyone.
Giselle's brain just went from here to here.
They can make me laugh, like that same type of humor. Well, wait, I have a little list. Hold on, let me look at my list. Oh, awesome. Just like smart guys in general. I don't know, I really like it whenever like they actually try their best in like school. You know, they aren't like flops, I guess. And it's just, I find that really attractive. Like really wants to do
ambitious.
Well, yeah, ambitious, yeah.
I like that word. Sometimes we've been watching Ruby.
I would like them to have like goals for themselves, to have something that they look forward to see stuff for themselves in the future, I guess. What's a good name?
I would say the same thing. I like somebody who has ambition for their life, somebody who's charismatic.
I love red graphics.
Well, another keeps it interesting, is spontaneous, somebody who is flirtatious, always keeps it interesting and fun, and definitely somebody who's funny, has a good sense of humor, matches my vibe.
Oh, I like the vibe.
Your turn, Brittany. Your turn.
Okay, what I look for in a guy.
What does a guy need to be the lucky one?
Yes. So I think first of all, he has to be very goal-oriented, meaning that he knows what he wants, he envisions himself in that place, and he's willing to, you know, make it happen. You know, I don't want somebody who delays himself. Like, I want somebody who's very action. Like, let's get this done here and now, because I think those are the people that push you forward. You need somebody to match that level, because I tend to be a person who's like, I have my life kind of planned out. And if he's not at the same level as I am, you know, I think it would just make it a failure from the beginning. You know? So it has to be fun. Giselle! Another thing is that he has to be, I guess, spontaneous, but he also has to know when to be relaxed. You know, there's always time for everything, but it's like, I am a person who likes to go out on the weekends, but weekdays it's all about, you know, let's focus on the routine. Let's try to get, yeah, like, you know, so it's not like I don't want him to be like partying Monday through Monday. I want him to be Monday through Friday, let's get things done. Saturday and Sunday, let's have the time of our life. A guy who's also very detailed. If he's planned and I'm planned, like it'll just make perfect. Like there won't be things for us rescheduling or, you know, him not making through. Like I think that's also a priority. Like if I am one of his priorities, because I know that life is just full of, you know, you got to do all these things, but if he knows, hey, like she's my importance, and you know, like we'll be able to make ourselves time for each other. I think being able to coordinate your plans and having everything work around each other's busy schedules, I think that's one of the most attractive things. Because if you can make it through for me through anything, then you know there won't be a time where I'll get upset over something.
Yeah.
And what else? He also has to be athletic. I think I am into like working out, and I think that's like my vibe. So he's like focusing on himself physically, and I'm working on myself physically. You know, we'll push each other. It's about having the same hobbies, the same likes. I think long term those help you guys to strengthen your relationship. I remember somebody telling me that for your first date, if you bond over something activity wise, it's more prone to succeed than if you guys just talk, because when you're doing something together, you know, I don't know, it just
Yeah, it gets you like out of your shell.
Yeah, like it's so much more fun. I know I have a whole list, you know, these are just like the top three.
Clearly, Britta's the oldest one. Yeah. The best answer. No, I about being detailed. Like, also like romantic. I don't know. I'm really into like the guy pursuing the girl, but then also like, as girls we emphasize a lot on like the guy pursuing us, but like the girl should pursue the guy just as much. Yeah. And so like that's one thing too. Like I like the whole like romantic part of maybe like surprise and
keep you excited. You know, like it's not about spending a lot on you. It's not about hey making these big old statements. If he keeps it personal and intimate, like that just means the world. Like it doesn't have to be pricey. It just has to be
meaningful,
thoughtful. Like if you're thoughtful, like it's like, wow, like I know you really care for me. I mean, it's not about him showing affection like I mean, it is, but there always has to be a balance. I feel like life is just all about balance. So
wow.
My psychological books.
What about attractive, like physical wise? Do you guys have like a certain type, I don't know, anything?
I don't think I have a certain type. I think mostly
just like
I really like just like the perfect guy. I definitely like guys with like longer hair.
That was crazy.
Like longer hair looks so like curly hair. Curly hair boys have my heart.
Like how long?
Like
it's cute, but like with a little bit of like
some wave.
Like
yes.
Like some California guy.
I think this is kind of fun.
No.
I actually like fluffy. Just like, como not too short. Like I like some fluffiness in the hair.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
like fluffy.
Because you can like run your fingers through it.
She can. I can find a guy who has two totally different guys really cute.
Yeah.
You know,
like there isn't like a certain type.
I think I like to try different styles of guys, whether it's, short, tall, muscular, not so muscular. I think that, hey, like, in the end, it's how they treat you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same. Me personally, I have never paid attention to a guy's height, like, weight, or like how big he is, or how like thin he is. Like none of that. Like I've never paid attention to that. The thing that attracts me the most, which I like didn't even say this, but personality.
But like
a good personality.
Like if you went outside and you were like, oh, he's cute, what would you find cute about that person?
Like physical?
A jawline. I think a jawline.
Actually,
right?
When he clenches his teeth and he's like, oh.
No, I know what I know. I really like eyes. Like I'm a huge eye person. I don't know, just kind eyes. I love it. And that's literally it. That's literally it. Like if I can like just eyes, I feel like eyes are like the window to your soul.
Wow.
I can think you're cute and then I get to know you and like I even think you're even cuter. Like does that make sense?
It just adds on to it.
It just adds on to it.
There's this whole misconception about cute guys, you having an instant connection with the cutest guy. I think that I used to believe that, hey, like, because he's cute, I'm gonna definitely fall in love with him. I think that's one of the most wrongest things. You can be surprised.
I was gonna say one more thing. No, I think that's it. Okay, I have a little story actually. I remember when I was in high school, well, freshman, sophomore year. And I know which guy I'm talking about. I'll tell you guys.
We all know the guy.
And I'll blank it out. Okay, this was like a year ago, but I remember when I was in high school, everyone would talk about him, like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. Like, literally, I never even knew I didn't know who he was, but like, I remember every girl was obsessed with him. This was years ago. And then about last year, I remember he randomly Snapchatted me. And I was like, oh my god, like, this is the guy, like, everyone used to talk about, like, wow, like,
he texted me.
He was me. Like, as I got to talk to him a little, I was just so turned off by, okay, now we'll get into turn-offs, I guess. Let's get into the turn-offs.
Okay.
Like, I was just so turned off by his personality. Like, he was very confusing. Like, if you're a confusing guy and you aren't clear about what you want from me and you're just kind of like talking to me one day and then one day you don't talk to me, or like you're just very unclear, like that's just a turn off. Like you don't know what you want, you're just gonna end up like hurting me, because what if you keep talking to me and then like feelings develop or something. And then also like the personality, just like the way he would talk, it was just very not very like,
interesado.
Yeah, or
genuine?
not even interesado, como respectful, like just, I guess like mature.
Respetuoso.
Yeah, like mature. So even though like he was attractive, I couldn't keep talking to him just because of the way like.
And we both know the guy. He's actually, I don't know, he's an attractive guy, but
I feel like over time, I've just seen him as less and less attractive.
Because of the way he is?
The way he is, he's a very nasty person.
Screw him.
Bite your nails. I understand if you bite your nails, like I do it, like he had stubs like he just bit his nails so bad, and I remember him like just, hey Bertha, next
And I was like cringing the whole time.
I used to date a nail biter, but it was because he lied a lot. That was like,
Really?
I remember I googled it like, what does it mean when people bite their nails? And it just made so much sense. Well, not everyone, but like it was like some people literally bite their nails when they're lying. And like I started thinking like, like whenever he would lie, he would bite his nail.
I mean, that's just for me because I've been traumatized.
Liars.
Well, yeah, but you don't find out they're liars
Yeah,
until later.
I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry.
Everybody, just someone who can't keep a conversation going.
Oh,
It's just a
that's
huge
you.
turn off. Like when you hang out with someone, they just like, yeah, so what's up? Like 10 times. I just can't.
Let's give like a scenario. Let's say you're talking to a guy and you're like interested, but then what was the reason you stopped talking? Like maybe he took forever to respond, or like he didn't seem that interested, or
But they
I
play
don't know, definitely in
games.
text messages,
Yeah.
like if you don't respond quickly, that's a big turn off.
because that should be like the part where the very beginning. That's when it's a more exciting.
Wait, like how long do you reply? Like 2 minutes, or like you're like, you know, as soon as before even he sends it, you're
I guess it
already
depends.
an attractive guy that you're like, okay, like I see something in him. How long do you take to respond?
Like right then.
I think I would too. Maybe not like half a second later, but
Yeah.
like in that moment, like take my time, like
Yeah, then the guy waits like 20 minutes and I'm like, okay, well.
then maybe he's not, you know. And so think about how you would feel. Like if he's not answering, then maybe maybe he's not interested. So maybe you should also, you know, respond.
So like 3 minutes? For me, I'm just not really good at, you know, that initial like.
Yeah, I feel like just go with whatever feels right to you.
Instead of him texting me throughout the whole day, because hey, like I feel you can't keep a conversation with just like 20-minute pauses. If he gives me a call like for 30 minutes at the end of the day, like, and he tells me everything,
Yeah.
I feel like we can delete the messages. Like I prefer that 10 times more, because it's just so attractive, and hearing his voice is like, hey.
Calls are just more special.
Yeah, meaningful, intimate. Like you want to hear his voice, you want to hear her voice. If they don't make it on time, I feel like, you know, that's.
Oh, for sure.
If they're not there punctually, I think that's a big turn off for me. They have to be there, like, be there or be square type of deal. Because it's like if I get ready and I'm like rushing, trying to do everything, and trying to make it on time, like you should definitely be here. You know, I feel like a guy gets ready in like 30, 40 minutes. I know the girls take a little bit longer, but you know, making it there on time, that's another.
Because sometimes you have to think about like, what did that person do to get everything. Like what if they did something earlier so like they can.
Yeah, because it's a lot about like changing your schedule for someone. You know, making time for things that are.
Well, because
Even if I show up late,
I feel really bad.
I feel bad.
I feel really.
And I at least send a text like, hey, I'm gonna be late.
Yeah.
Not just like,
You need
show up
to.
late.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a guy who can dance.
Yes.
Oh, guy who can dance. Like, take me. Like if we can do dumb things
and laugh
and just
about it,
and not care
yeah.
about what anybody's thinks. Like if he's not embarrassed, if no tiene pena, like I mean, there's like you have to have pena for some things, but if he's not like penoso with, you know, like
Just
being
you-
wild with
yeah.
me, like I think that's just like.
So do you guys like shy guys?
It's cute, but it's like if they're shy, they're like, you know, they know how to like get down. You're like, ooh. You know?
Yeah, I like more outgoing guys, like for sure.
But then those
Yeah.
are the evil ones.
Why? They don't have to be. Just like
You're right,
they're
you're
outgoing,
right.
Just like.
But then it's like
Not
you're too
afraid.
outgoing, and all of a sudden, you know, like te lo robaron. You don't even know what happened. I like a guy who's reserved but outgoing. There's this big, you know,
Yes.
because if your guy's like not reserved and he's like spilling everything out, like it doesn't help for your relationship. You know, you want a guy who's reserved, but it's like he knows how to get along.
I like guys who can make friends.
Back to the dancing. I just love music and I love being able to like dancing like bachata with. But the thing is, again, even if they don't know it, we can always like I can always teach him, or like he can still jam out to me with it.
Yeah,
like,
I think dancing.
dancing is yeah.
I don't know why I didn't like mention it, but I feel like that's always been like my top thing. Like if he knows how to dance, like that's just so much fun, you know. We can,
But then you gotta be like, where'd you learn how to dance, huh?
who is she?
Oh my god, this is really fun.
¿Por qué está la Berta soltera?
I like how we were like, yeah, just like nice and like funny and
But-
smart, but
like all these things, he can't be this or this or this. He can't be coming at this time or this time. Mean guys, I think that's just a
Yeah.
mean guys. Don't get involved with mean guys.
or like grumpy guys or.
moody guys.
Mm-hmm.
We're done here. Let us know what your like turn-ons and turn-ups are in the comments down below. Like what you like in a guy and like what's some things that if they do it's kind of like no. I will link my cousin's channel down below. She just started one and it's a beauty video. I think it's gonna be like a beauty channel basically.
I don't really know.
Okay, well
we'll see.
We'll figure it out. She'll figure it out. So yeah, I'll link it down below so you guys should definitely go subscribe. Bertha has no social media, so
you know,
hit her up in the comments. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know of any future topics you want us to talk about and we'll be back soon. Bye.